Who could have predicted that a sit-down meeting between Zelensky, Trump and Vance at the Oval Office would prove to be so entertaining? All diplomacy, statesmanship and formality went out the window as it descended into an inflamed Jerry Springer-esque slanging match. Each of them conducted themselves with all the decorum and dignity of three tanked-up wife-beaters outside of Wetherspoons at 11 o'clock on a Friday night. You half expected Melania to step in front of the cameras screeching, "Leave it, Donald, he's not worth it." It was absolute box office, and they gave it away for free. Next time Zelensky visits the White House, they should make it pay-per-view. Just think of all the rocket launchers and anti-tank missiles it would pay for. As he always does, Zelensky showed up to the meeting dressed like he'd come to fix a boiler, and Trump wasted no time in taking the piss in that grinning, sarcastic way of his. As he slouched in his chair, resembling nothing so much as a homeless, begging bowl crackhead, Zelensky's sense of entitlement was painfully obvious, an insolent assumption that America should bankroll his war forever, a war that not even the Ukrainian people want to fight for him anymore. It's as much a money laundering scheme as a war, of course, and the odious, money-grubbing midget is happy for it to drag on for as long as it's funding his coke habit. He was decisively put in his place and kicked out of the Oval Office so that he could slope off back to his hotel, have a cry and change his soiled underwear. The best part of it all was the customary hysterical moralising meltdown from the usual mainstream media globalist elite, absolutely appalled by Trump and Vance, quick to label them both bullies and pronounce Zelensky the bravest of heroes. Although personally, I don't recall seeing Zelensky in action on the front line. He seems to specialise more in casually leading thousands of hapless young Ukrainian men to their death. It was as amusing as ever to see the likes of Rory Stewart and Alistair Campbell with steam coming out of their ears to witness their seething, impotent outrage. Extraordinary, isn't it, how many of these so-called liberal, educated public figures, the smug, superior, unbearable globalist establishment, are so desperate for the perpetuation of this putrid conflict. They'd rather see millions more young men slaughtered than cede any concession to Putin. It's not their sons on the battlefield after all. It's extraordinary that Trump and Vance, both determinedly driving a peace deal, are being portrayed as the bad guys in all this. And yet they keep winning, don't they? Because people everywhere have run out of patience with this absolutely loathsome money laundering war. And more to the point, they're not prepared to have their pockets picked in order to bankroll it anymore. Spring tour now on sale: Newcastle, Stafford, Chelmsford, Swindon, Southampton, Northampton, Hastings and London. Ticket link in the description. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do take a moment to do so. And if you'd like me to carry on making these videos, you can support me by clicking the thanks button at the bottom of this video, or via Patreon or PayPal by following the links in the description. Thanks for watching.